Amazon has over 5.5 million square kilometers, and in this immense stretch of land, billions of animals live and interact. Many scientists and biologists travel to this part of the world to study and learn about the wildlife. Many plants can be used for medicine and can be used for the well-being and conservation of the entire planet. There are also non-living things that make up the rainforest, but are essential to the ecosystem. Locals also use the biodiversity as a way of sustenance and to earn money. Not to mention other economical activities, such as the making of farinha, which supports many communities in the Amazon. The government tries to regulate and tax these, but thanks to bad communication and organization, it's not always possible. Energy flow in the Amazon is quite simple. The sun gives energy to primary producers, who are eaten by primary consumers, or herbivores. These are then eaten by carnivores. Finally, decomposers break down both of these. There are many ways in which animals in the Amazon interact. Some of them have mutualistic relationships, like the fin dolphin. There are little parasites that cling to them and clean them. The dolphin keeps clean and the parasites a full stomach. Even though the resources in the Amazon are plentiful, species cannot reproduce infinitely, mainly because of a lack of space. Sometimes there's not enough resources to go around. Here's an example. Let's say that there's a group of people, and this group of people share a common resource, such as food. When these people reproduce, new people are entered into the community, but there aren't enough resources to go around. And so these new people must go and find a new source of food or move to a new place, or else they'll die. The health of an ecosystem is a vital part to the well-being of a community. If the ecosystem is healthy, then it will bring many crops and many things to the community. The Muchos community that we visited is a perfect example of this. They must be sure to keep the ecosystem healthy and well, so that they can gather food and other things. And if they keep the biosphere clean, it benefits the entire planet. You can see much of the world's supply of oxygen comes from the Amazon rainforest. Without it, oxygen levels worldwide would drop dramatically, heavily affecting life as we know it. Many natural phenomena, such as the carbon and water cycle, would be disturbed if the Amazon rainforest would be destroyed, bringing horrible consequences to the region's wildlife. Animals and plants would suffer, given that they wouldn't be able to gather sufficient minerals and nutrients. Humans are definitely the Amazon's worst problem. In 2010, nearly 8,000 square kilometers were cut down because of logging, mining, and agriculture, amongst other reasons. This is horrible for plants and animals because it pollutes the environment and forces them to move to other places. Some have even resorted to seeking refuge amongst humans. Coltan is a mineral used in electronics worldwide. It's essential for the circuits. It's found in the Amazon rainforest, and the mining of it is a dirty business, polluting the environment and affecting the wildlife. What I propose is that all the big companies that mine coltan switch to African locations to preserve the Amazon and conserve a very important part of the world. The region's culture is also an important characteristic to keep in mind. The people like to pass the time by doing activities like capoeira, a traditional dance. I would like to thank Jack Ackerman, Isabel Botero, Juan Carlos Giraldo, Armando Lugo, and Mr. Wilmes for all the photos.